Welcome replay viewers. Thank you for watching and still sharing it out in the first 24 hours. You can still give some love. Still greatly appreciated. Hello everybody. How are we doing tonight? Hey Quinn, how are you? How's everybody doing? If you're new, please pop up your name so I can say hi to you and put you in my logbook. Hey Bridget. Good, I'm glad you're good tonight. How's everybody doing? I think I saw Lauren come in there. Oh, there she is. There's a lot of names popping up quickly, so I apologize if I didn't see y'all. I'll come in or flip this around. Oh, thank you. Hi Tammy, welcome. Hi everybody. You're new. Okay, wonderful. I'm gonna try to see this because I don't have my iPad down here. What's your name? I'm sorry. Oh wow, hello. I'm from Ohio too. Hey Tammy. Hey Kate, how are you? Ellen. Okay, wonderful. Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. Hey Nicole. Hello from Bama. Awesome. Yay, another treat. Yeah, I have two. I actually have 3 downstairs. I know it's bad. Alicia, Kristen, awesome. Welcome everybody. So I just wanted to jump on tonight. We got home just a little bit ago. Hey Allison. I look so different with what? With glasses? I have my glasses on. Did I not have glasses on at some point in time? I don't know. Hey Kate. So I had previously talked to you guys in one of our planning sessions about marking down 5 traditions that you wanted to do, trying to keep it simple. And it was really cool because, oh, wonderful. I hope you loved it because I love putting them together. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was saying, I always have glasses on. You know what? I'm wearing them more and more these days. I tend to not wear my contacts at all, maybe because I spend so much time on the computer. Yeah, probably because my hair is down. It's okay. That's right. In my profile pic, I don't, because I really don't like them. But I'm embracing it. Going back to my geek roots, because this is how I grew up. I just didn't have the braces. So anyways, let's talk. Hey! I miss you. Where have you been? So in a previous Planning 101, we talked in the beginning of the month about deciding what your 5 things were that you wanted to do with your family. Oh, okay, you're good. And I said keep it simple, do stuff that your children wanted to do, things that were important to you, and it was really cool. I don't know who tunes into the Cultivating the Lovely show in the morning with Mackenzie Monroe, but her Periscope show, and we've been doing the Advent study, which has been great, The Promises by Carrie Dinker on Stone Soup for 5, and she talked this morning a little bit about, oh yeah, replays though, she talked a little bit about this morning about how she wrote a blog post about selecting traditions and how they become important and really what you keep and what you don't, and which was really cool because we had already talked about that in the beginning of the month when we talked about planning our month of December. And I had told you my 5 things, and they were watching the family movies, Christmas movies with my family, going to see the lights, and we do hot cocoa. We do a family puzzle. Those were three of them, and we do the cookies. And what was one else? I know, but we see Santa and we go get 1 ornament. Everybody gets 1 ornament every year. And so, oh, thanks for inviting followers. Oh, it's Amy. Hi, Amy. I'm actually talking about your rack tonight. So tonight we knocked out a couple of those. We went and saw Santa Claus, which was wonderful. And then we all picked out our ornaments. It was so much fun. The kids had a great time doing that. And while we were there, they had this huge puzzle store in the middle of the mall. And so we went over there, and I will talk about that in just a second. And Jason picked out our family puzzle for this season. So when the kids get out of school next week, we will start on that. So I am so excited about it. I'm missing some of your comments. I apologize. Yes, random acts of kindness, and we will talk about that in just a moment. Yeah, so I'm really excited. So we have our puzzle now, so now we can do it next week, and we always get a brand new one, and then I Mod Podge it, and we are framing them and putting them in our basement as our decorations. So it's just kind of like a great family tradition, and then when they go downstairs and are finished, once we finish the basement, it'll be a lot of memories of each year what we did. Oh. Yeah, we won't be talking about that. That's for the trolls to talk about Bob. Oh, that's wonderful. I like that one. So I just want to make sure you guys are being very conscious of making sure that those things are scheduled in your time, because if you don't schedule time for them, they won't happen. And we need to make sure we're making that quality time for them. That's awesome. We do one gift on Christmas Eve too. Usually one that we select that they're allowed to open, because we don't, they'll, you know, try to go for everything. So yes, so that's what I want to talk to you guys about next. Amy at mommyscopes.com is hosting a giveaway, and her giveaway is actually for mommy scopers, and she is giving away the book The Story. Right? Yes. And that is actually for mommy scopers to win and participate. And if you're a part of the scope earlier, then you knew how to win that. But if you weren't, you can also still participate in what we're doing as a rack, which is a random act of kindness. And that's what this season is about. It's about giving without any expectation of receiving. Oh, that would be really sweet. Oh, thank you for sharing. So in that spirit, there were several of us that wanted to donate and really just had it on our heart to do that. So I just wanted to remind everybody that how you can participate is you actually nominate somebody else to win that rack. And so in a sense, we're giving, but so are you. And so it's a double dose of giving, which is the best, right? I don't know how any better it can get. So if you haven't entered, you have until tomorrow's 24-hour time frame to nominate. So you need to jump over to mommyscopes.com. If you're not already a member, request to join, and you will see the pictures on there that you can nominate somebody. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you did. Yeah, we had some great ones. Planning for Happiness is donating a Carpe Diem. And I don't know about you guys, but I have a Carpe Diem and I'm loving it. And I think that anybody who would get into planning would love it. Whether you wanted to use it for planning or journaling or memory keeping, it doesn't necessarily have to be for a planner woman. It can be for anybody to use. Now the colors are a little bit more feminine. So yes, mommyscopes.com, and you will see the beautiful website that Tina Milas designed for Amy, and there's a link that you can click and it'll take you over to the Facebook group and you can request to join if you're not already a part of it. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. There you are. I didn't see you jump in. How are you? Yes, I was just getting ready to part that. So the Carpe Diem and then 5 sheets of stickers. Now, do they get to pick their own stickers or are you selecting them? Either way, it's a wonderful gift. It's an absolutely wonderful gift. And then, you guys, I'm giving away a Carpe Diem for my birthday, so you'll have a chance to win it yourself. So their choice. Wonderful. Thank you very much. That was a very generous donation on your part. So this is definitely the season of giving. And we'll talk about my birthday a little bit longer. Oh, here. Hang on. I will show you. If you don't mind, I'm not trying to, I'll just show you guys so you guys can see what she's giving away. It's really awesome. So it's a Carpe Diem planner. You open it up. Has some really great pockets, a big thick pocket here. And then it comes with all the guts. Yes, it comes with all the guts. And it has your opening pages. Let me see if I can get to. Sorry, I'm doing this upside down, you guys. Oh, okay, good. Well, we need to get you scoping. Send me a message. Let's talk about that. We'll get your confidence there. And then it has a great monthly spread. And these are an A5 size. So basically half of an 8.5 by 11. Simple Stories does them. Yes, they designed it, and Simple Stories is a scrapbooking company. They have been a scrapbooking company for a long time. Back in the day, you guys, I helped on their design team. No, Carpe Diems are A5. Personal size are about half of that. It's not an exact measurement, but it's about half the size. So when you're talking about a personal planner, you're talking about something that's about that skinny and usually about that tall. So you can kind of see in relationship. They are pretty tiny. No, your planner is gorgeous, you guys. Oh, I have something to show from Bridget's tonight too. And then if you go on the inside, sorry, my inserts, I don't have this one clipped in. Inside it has pages, and it is a horizontal layout. Yeah, well, somebody want to see what the inside of Carpe Diem look like. So I do have some of my stickers in here. Yeah, they have been one of mine. Yes, the Happy Planner is a little bit larger. Let me see if I can. So, oh, I think this page isn't written on. Sorry guys, I'm like using it. So that's what the insides look like. And then they do have pages and things that you can add on your own. And I haven't really got into them, but they are in the back. So that is that. So I hope that helps. So it is a wonderful giveaway. You're welcome that she is doing. Okay, so then we have that one as one of the racks. And let me close this off. I'm going to go to the next one. And this one is, of course Facebook doesn't want to work. It looks pink. It looks like, oh, Filofax? No. What is this, you guys? Do you remember? I'm really bad. I'm sorry. I should have had it written down, right? It's horrible. Oh, it looks like a dory. It looks like some type of dory. Filofax? Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Amy. I'm sorry. I thought I had it memorized. So I was like, oh, I don't need to write it down, right? I got it memorized. It's gorgeous, though. My kids do racks. Yes, they are constantly giving, whether it's to each other or to somebody else. It's just something, I don't really call it that. I just have taught them how to give. So they are some great racks. And then Crystal & Company from Crystal & Company is giving a ton of stickers, you guys. Like, seriously amazing. You name it, it is on that board. You actually have to kind of look at it to see everything. You just have to go see everything on that page. It is amazing. Like, I think you'd be set with stickers for forever. She donated so many. So, to give racks 9- and 8-year-olds, sure. You know, something that's really cool for kids to do is to make things and give it to the neighbors. Oh, cool. I wasn't able to see that today, so awesome. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it's exactly what somebody would need to get started on a planner. So 9- and 8-year-olds, you know, you can do the little jars of cookies in a jar or hot cocoa in a jar. Something really simple is to do the hot cocoa Ziploc bags, and you just put a little simple tag on it and they can give that away. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. It can be something that they make, or it could be something that they have of their own that they don't use anymore, and they can give that to a child in need. There are always places that are willing to accept donations. That is a great way to teach children to give as well. But if you want to do something like local, for people that they know, I would do something that they make that's very simple, inexpensive. Most likely you have everything that you need at home already. You don't have to go all fancy. You don't need to go buy colorful Ziploc bags to do it. People will be happy with just a clear one and a pretty tag with their handwriting on it. It really does not have to be anything big. Yep, coloring pages for nursing homes. We have donated books before. Coloring books are great. You know, if they're not used, we donate those. We do donations to the hospital, the children's hospital, and take things because they're always looking for books and coloring books, whether anybody's colored in it, they don't care. They just need stuff, and stuffed animals, we do that too. So, oh yeah, for the doctor's office, that is a good idea. Okay, and so then there was 2 others. I donated to, one being the entire brand new set of Begin Anew sticker set, which is 11 sheets, so there's quite a handful there. And then this one's physical. I can show you guys. Nice little goodie bag for anybody. This doesn't have to be for a planner. It doesn't have to be for a mom. It can be really for anybody. There is a really pretty tag calendar, a coloring, de-stressing coloring book, colored pencils for them to get started, a journaling, and then pens and pencils to get them started. Okay, so you don't have much time left. You have till tomorrow afternoon, and that's it. It gets cut off, and then we're picking the winners. And let me just tell you, at dinner, Jason and I were talking. Yeah, I don't either. Hey, how are you? Jason and I were talking, and I had a really hard time not tearing up at dinner time because I had been reading you guys' nominations since it happened, and it was really hit me at dinner. And you guys are so heartfelt. You guys have huge, gigantic hearts, and it is wonderful to read and see. It really is. It is so heartwarming, especially in this time of year when sometimes people aren't, and we are so trying to remember what it's about. So, wonderful stories. It's going to be, honestly, I'm not going to like pick out the best. I'm just putting y'all into a name basket and picking one out because I would pick all of you guys. I would pick every single one of you if I could. So, it is really wonderful, and it really did. It brought tears to my eyes to read all of them, on every single one, all of you guys' nominations. So we are just chit-chatting away about holiday traditions and the Mommy Scopes rack that Amy so graciously put together and organized, and we are so thankful to be a part of it. Oh, that is amazing. That is so sweet of her. You know what I would do? You should handwrite a thank you note from your kids. That would probably mean more than anything from her to her from you guys. So that is awesome. That is so very, very, very sweet. And you know what? I've been there before, so I know what it feels like when you're like, okay, there is no Christmas, and my kids are going to understand that there's no Santa Claus because nothing's going to be underneath the tree, right? Because we are Santa, aren't we? So, my dear friend Bridget sent me a goodie bag. I was so excited, you guys. She sent me scrub, and it is ginger cookie scrub. It smells amazing, and she's at 2 herb. I say herb so you can spell it. 2 herb it up. Yes. Oh, wait until you see. Like, I was like shocked when I kept on opening it. And no joke, I put this on my lips the first thing. I opened, I was like, oh my gosh. And it is Frosty Candy Cane Lip Balm. And it is all natural, 100% organic. Smells amazing. And of course then the girls were like, oh, me, and they put it on their lips and they were licking it and eating it. So, and this is Omnisolve Slav. Sorry, she swears by. I actually tried it on my daughter's cheek this today, and she was starting to get bumps. We're not quite sure everything that she's allergic to, and it like made it stop itching because she was just like scratching it all afternoon, and nothing that I put on it was working. I was like, oh, I need to try what Bridget sent me, and so I went and grabbed it, put it on. She stopped itching. So now our Santa Claus pictures don't look horrible with a big red cheek. Yes, it did. Thank you, Bridget. Seriously, it really did. The rest of the stuff I haven't tried yet, and I'm so excited to do it. Peppermint soap. And she doesn't know this, but I'm a huge fan of all natural soaps. I grew up on it. Hello, first time. Well, pop up your name so I can say hi to you and get your name memorized. vanilla extract. Bridget, you have to tell me what I can use this for. Can I use it for like everything? And pop your link up there. Put it up there so people know where you're at. 25 things. Lynette, nice to meet you. So that was my little goodie bag. Isn't that amazing? It was so sweet. Thank you, Bridget. I love you, love you. Love you. So that was that. And then we went and got our pictures done tonight, you guys. Do you want to see them? They're really cute. Let's see if I can show it to you. Oh, there's kind of a glare. There you go. They did a good job. To urban up. There you go. So I opted for the outfits that coordinated, but that my children could wear past the holidays, because nobody wants to wear a fur neckline after the 25th of Christmas, right? And I'm like, that's not working for me anymore. I want them to be able to wear them. So we went with a maroon color, and they all had a shade of maroon of some sort, or like that pink shade of it. So that's what I did this year. And they were very excited. Yes, I finally found outfits. It took until Sunday, and we went to Old Navy. I went to Target. I didn't like anything. We were walking around, and I'm like, nothing's calling my name out. We went to Old Navy, and it was like, oh, yep. Jason had to slap my hand and tell me, okay, that's enough. No more clothes. I'm like, they're so cute. And they're on sale. Ponchos, you guys, ponchos for kids with the arms, $8. Yeah, Old Navy rocks. I'm serious. I could shop there all the time. My children basically are clothed in Old Navy 24/7, 365 if I can. I love it. They had their pajamas on sale. Almost all of their kids' clothes were on sale. I mean, we're talking about $4 shirts and $10 jeans. I mean, it was really cool. So, and I was able to coordinate everybody. So that's that. So, if you haven't nominated somebody, get over to Mommy Scopes and nominate somebody tonight. Wait, you've never been to Old Navy? Hello, you guys, whoever lives near her, we need to find her and like kidnap her. You need to go to Old Navy. Yeah, you do. They have some really great sales between now and the holidays. So it is the best. So anyways, that's that. Just wanted to hop on and say hi. Make sure you guys are doing your holiday traditions. Who's doing their holiday traditions? Because you're almost out of time. You guys, Christmas is going to be here next week. You can order online. I love ordering from them online. Online is good though. You're crafting right now. Awesome. What are you making? Are you trying out your envelope punch? Did you try it yet? Because I love mine, so I want to kind of know if you figured yours out and if you like it. Awesome. Yay. Do they run true to size? I would say they are a tad bit bigger. Like, yeah, it takes a little while to get used to, Amy. Like, you got to find your groove and your flow on it. It really, you kind of really do. Old Navy's pretty good on sizing. Vanity size. For kids, they're pretty good. My son is 9, getting ready to turn 10, and he wears the 8. The 10, 12 is way too big for him. So that's pretty good. And Michaela is very tall and skinny, and she wears a size 5. But what I love about Old Navy, and if you guys don't know this, all of their kids' clothes, like jeans and khakis, they all have the button elastic waist on the inside on both sides. And so if you have skinny kids and tall kids that you need long pants for, but they don't fit in the waist, this is the perfect company for you. No joke, hands down, the perfect. It has become, when they started doing that a couple years ago, I was sold, because it was very hard to find, and a clothes company for little kids. Yeah, I have, well, Michaela's a string bean, and then Addie's not. Bless her heart. She's built like me. She is short and round. And so I kind of need to get her the bigger size, but I still need the elastic so it stays on her because they're a little bit too big. And then Michaela, they're all way too big. So what are you going to do? And the same with Coda. I guess he's a string bean too. So yeah, Children's Place is not cheap unless you get a great coupon. You're organizing your room. That's a good thing to do. If you're new, so you don't know, but that is one of my passions. I organize all the time. I drive my family crazy because I'm constantly organizing something. So that is that. I just want to stop in and say hi. Yeah, men get it easy. What is it with them and their metabolism that they could just like through life? So be it, right? Swiffer covers, do tell. Oh. Need to start at home therapy. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good time to organize then. Right? Yeah, men and their metabolism. Jason's like, I need to start working out again. I put on 10 pounds. I'm like, you did? Where? Because I don't see it. Yeah, stop drinking soda. They just don't, you know, I'm just going to drop 10 pounds. Yes, I know. He doesn't drink soda. He says during the wintertime he puts on weight. I haven't seen it at all. So I put on 10 pounds and it's like every inch of me feels it. And I can see it everywhere. It's ridiculous. It does. See? Men. They need to be thankful that they are men. But we could have, that's a long conversation, right? That's a really long conversation. Differences between men and women. When I meet God, when I go face to face, I'm going to ask him some of those questions. Seriously, God, why? I want to know your logic to all this. I need to understand. I'm one of those, I want to know the reason why. Once I know the reason why, I'm fine with it. Even if I don't like it, I'm fine with it. As long as I know the reasoning behind something. So, I'd like to know the reasoning. He lost 20 pounds from not going to Starbucks. You have a list. I know. Juicing and exercising. Exercising is great. I don't know that I could, I mean, I love juicing and I've done it before. I kind of grew up that way, but I'm having a hard time just finding time to eat these days, and that's probably the majority of my problem. It's just I'm not eating. Not eating's not good. Yes, I have heard that. I have a friend who is waiting to find out she's diagnosed with that. So I'm believing that she's not, but I have heard that it makes it very hard to lose weight. So, all right. All right, so nobody answered me. Who's doing their 5 things? That's what I want to know. Who's doing their 5 traditions? Who's making sure and planning out your time? Because this was a planning 101 check-in. You are good. Awesome. Yeah, real food. And that's not always easy. So let's be real. It's not always easy. Sometimes you need Taco Bell. You've done 3. Awesome. Good job. Hey, you guys, you still have a week and a half left, right? That is really good. Yeah, I mean, come on. I'm sorry. Let's keep it real, but I can't go for so long without Taco Bell. Christmas cards. Awesome. The zoo, Santa brunch. Good job. Go see lights. Yeah, we're going to go driving to see lights next week. Awesome. Baking this weekend. I'm going to try. I don't know when we're going to fit baking in. That might actually have to happen after Christmas because, yeah, I know, Taco Bell. I know, but Taco Bell's so good, you guys. Come on. You saw Santa today. So did we. Yes. So I'm probably going to have to wait for my baking until after Christmas because we have surgery next week and Michaela's birthday is this weekend. So we've got a lot going on. Oh, reading night before Christmas. That is great. Yeah, the girls picked out Christmas books to read this week. Yes, Coda's having surgery on the 23rd. Why do you get teary when you see Santa? That's a fun time. Why? Because they're not going to believe for very much longer? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about teenagers for 1 second. I almost knocked mine out in the mall. Not kidding. I was this close. Because she started to have the conversation with Coda, who is 9, almost 10 years old, about Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, and come on, let's think about logic. And I literally, I pulled her hair in the back. I was like, shh, we are not having this conversation in the mall. She was like, I'm just talking to my brother. I'm like, yeah, no, you're not. Cut it off now. She goes, well, somebody ruined stuff for me when I was 6 years old. And I was like, I don't care if they ruined it for you when you were 2. Conversation is done. Cut it off. Let them have their beliefs for a little bit longer. Doesn't last very long as it is. What did he? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he kind of fired back at her. She's having a challenging time not believing in God, and so I'm really trying to work with her. And she doesn't believe in God because of what happened to her older brother, and I understand her issues. I really do. So I'm really trying to help her, but he fired back at her and goes, well, you don't believe in God, so what's the difference? I believe in Santa Claus and God. So he was just like, I'm not going to take it from you. So I was really proud of him. And this is my child. We listened to the Bible on the way to school, and the other day we were listening to Colossians, and I have it being read out loud on my phone plugged in through the system in the truck. Oh, thanks. And he didn't want to get, I'm like, Coda, you got to go to school. He's like, he goes, wait, I'm listening, Mom. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll pause it here and we'll continue it when you get out of school. You really got to go to school now. And it was really sweet because I've never really seen him get that into it. He's done his children's Bible before, but to actually listen to the King James Version, which is not always easiest to understand, and he was just so into it and so captivated. So it was really cool. Yeah, it was a great moment. So I wrote it down in my planner because I don't want to forget that moment. It was really sweet. So you just have to believe. Yep. Yeah. Cool. You guys do a lot. You guys do a lot. That's awesome. I love hearing everybody's traditions. I love how we have so many similarities, but yet some of them are so different, and the way you came about to those traditions is an amazing story. Make sure your children know. Some of the traditions we do are because I did them as a child, and so I've made sure that my kids know. Doing a puzzle every holiday, that is what I did as a kid, and so I wanted that for them because I like it so much and it's dear to my heart. And so I made sure they understood the meaning behind of why we're doing this. It's not just family time, which is great, and it's not just sitting around and enjoying each other's company, which is great, but it holds a greater meaning. So make sure you're explaining it to them. They still believe. They are 55 and they still believe in Santa Claus. Yeah, 9 kids. Yes, you do plenty. I'm sure you do. So I'm going to go ahead and say good night. I need to coordinate with Jason. We have to get cupcakes for Michaela for her classroom tomorrow. We got to celebrate her birthday in the classroom. Aww. You guys have some great stuff. Really? He used to... Oh, that is awesome. He literally would climb on the roof? Does anybody like sprinkle like the glitter outside for like the reindeer? They started doing that with the kids from school. Do you guys do that? Is that just here? You do? Okay, cool. It's like, I don't know if reindeer food. I didn't know if I was one of those weird people. I was like, yeah, come on, let's go do it. Oh, cool. Michaela left carrots for the reindeer last year, so we had to remember to chew off the carrots. Aw, that is such a great memory. I do scope at regular times. I do Planning 101 on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I pop in throughout the week to kind of check up on everybody and say hi. And Sometimes it's just for a chit chat, a squirrely scope. But Sundays at 9 and Wednesdays at 8, and that is Eastern time. So I do that. And then I help out with Cultivating the Lovely show in the mornings every day between 6:30 and 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. So if you tune into Mackenzie's, you'll probably see me in there shooting up. You love my evening scopes? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so cool. Ugh. I was reading one. I was saying that's so cool, and I said that's so squirrel. Yep, because we have squirrely scopes all the time. That is great. You should really document that story because that is really wonderful. You should record that down. So, all right. Unless anybody has some questions for me, I'm going to head out. I have a lot to get done tonight. I have some orders to fulfill so I can get those out and some gifts to send out. Today you tried to, you know, Bridget, it's okay. She's a different generation, so yeah, they don't quite understand, do they? No. I was telling my mom what I do, and she goes, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, she's not getting it, but that's okay. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to say good night and God bless, and I will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock for Planning 101. So you guys have a wonderful night. Don't forget your traditions. Good night and God bless.